Go ahead.
Hi, Ms. Marysville. Christopher Campbell here from San Boswell Honda. Just want to say thank you very much for giving us a call, contacting us on one of our vehicles. Standing behind me is the 2015 Honda Accord. It's a great car, white diamond pearl. It's got about 17,000 plus miles on it. It's a great car. It is a certified. I'll go over just a couple of the basics as far as what's different between the Sport model and the EXL. Obviously, the very noticeable thing is the difference in the rims. These are the 17-inch alloys. On the actual Sport, it comes with the 19-inch alloys, so it's a little bit different. Of course, you have turn indicators on the EXL versus the Sport. Another really good thing is what is called the proximity sensor. The Sport comes with a traditional key that you use to actually get in the vehicle. It's still keyless entry, but the ability to actually gain access into the car is much easier. All you have to do is make sure that when the vehicle's locked, you just touch the handle, it unlocks, and then of course you can come inside. Now, if you turn right here, the Sport does not have what is called the 2-push memory seating. That way, if there's more than one driver, you can adjust your seating and your mirrors. That way, it'll go ahead and get to that position. Of course, the leather interior, if you kind of take a real good close look in there, you'll see that it has leather interior throughout the entire vehicle. And if you pan towards the actual gear shifter, you'll notice that it does have heated seats. Now, if you would take a look at the actual middle console, that middle screen is actually your touch screen for your music and everything, and of course the one that's above it is the information screen where you'll see all your other information. And of course, if you look to the actual steering wheel, you have all your audio and cruise control mounted steering, and there's an actual device right here, what I was mentioning with the lane departure warning, and we're going to go on the other side and I'll show you what that really does. So let's come to the back. It seems like this must have been one of our vehicles that we actually sold brand new, because if you'll notice, it actually already has the all-season floor mats in there. This is a quick view of the actual back area. Lots of room. You'll notice the vents that are in the back. That's not on the Sport. That's a great feature to have, especially with your kids in the back. Keep them nice and comfortable. The other thing is the proximity sensor. You can actually gain access into the trunk, and if you throw one of the actual keys in the car and you drop the trunk, it makes it go back up. So the idea of actually locking your keys in a car is almost impossible. Now, the trunk tray, again, this was something that we added when the vehicle was first brand new, so you actually get the advantage of having that as well. Spare tire and everything is actually underneath here. As I was walking around the vehicle, I did see one thing, but it's not really very noticeable. It looks like something that we could probably try to buff out, but there is a blemish that's right here. Okay, and if you'll notice on this side, right underneath here is the camera. That is the actual lane watch. That way, when you actually activate your camera on your right hand turn signal, it's going to show this entire lane. As we make our way to the front, most of the time when vehicles are driven, a lot of damage is really apparent on the actual front of the vehicle. But as you can tell, it still looks really good. But just want to say thank you very much. I hope I covered a lot of different things on the vehicle. And again, the rear deck spoiler, like we had talked about, that's something that we could probably add to the vehicle if that's something that you definitely want. That's not a very hard add. So if you have any other questions or any concerns, just give me a call. You got my number, and we'll go from there. Again, thank you so much.